Hey everybody, welcome to another Tuesday night of Alien RPG. Tonight we're going to continue the Gradient Descent, episode number 4 I think we're at. A lot has happened since the crew is on their second dive, and Mallory is hurt again with a critical injury. On their second dive they discovered forgotten androids that are kind of like old models that are just forgotten, that nobody wants, and then discovered chosen androids that were new and fresh and Monarch's chosen ones that she loves. And they discovered them, and then they discovered this, they call him the Butcher. And the Butcher needed some finger bowls, and they wanted to use the party's fingers. But the party had none of that, so a fight broke out, and they managed to destroy the Butcher. But Mallory got her kidney cut with the chainsaw. They managed to stop the bleeding, but she's in dire need of kidney surgery. And we got a new player in a mix here, and he's a medic, and he might be able to help Mallory. We'll see. And just tell us a little about yourself, Isaac. We got Isaac D. He's going to be playing Alex Kavari, our old player Nick's character, and he was left inside, outside the station in the bell. So
yeah, thanks for having me. So Alex, he's a medic by training. He's doing this for someone to kind of carry on their medic lineage. And yeah, he's just out to help as best as he can, not let anyone go before their time.
Okay, Isaac, is this your first time streaming? Do you have any social media you want to advertise or anything like that?
No, this is my first time, and no, I'm not very big on the social media, but yeah.
Okay, great. Glad to have you.
Yeah.
And introduce the rest of our characters back to Epsilon, who always first, but made her second this time.
Yeah, I usually get mildly startled by going first. But I'm getting used to it now. But yes, hello, I am Epsilon, back again playing Dr. Mallory Sullivan, the AI specialist who was, for Lord knows what reason, put in charge of this mission. She's on her second near-death experience in what's it been, probably a week max. And the first time she lost an arm, thanks to Alex, she survived that, but she had to get Arkady's robot arm, and we're trying to find a replacement robot arm for Arkady. These chosen might actually be useful for that, now that I'm thinking. But right now I'm kind of on a ticking clock because I got my kidney busted by the Butcher, and now all the bleeding is internal, which is, I guess, well, as far as Mallory's concerned, where all the blood's supposed to be, but she's still, she's a little woozy. She knows her time's kind of short, so hoping we can find somebody competent with surgery soon.
Okay, I hope we do. And next we have Athena playing Lyra.
Oh yes, the lovable Lyra Hartley. It's been a trip, honestly. She is still, by all accounts, very, very new to the whole diving experience, and it's kind of rocked her world a little so far. But we're not looking too bad. Somehow it seems like some of her companions are much more of a magnet for danger, perhaps, than she is.
Take offense to that.
I say that with all the love in my heart. So, really, yeah, it's very much about ensuring the safety of the group at this point. It's a lot better than, how she was faring on her own. So, yeah, she'd like to continue this business venture, if you will.
And next we have our Marine in charge of security, Lethal Deli Mates, playing Jimmy.
Hello, everyone. Jimmy has been so good at his position for protecting our dear doctor. He's just making sure she can really go out and grow a little bit by letting her protect herself, apparently. Last he had an unworking arm as well, so I believe I was wielding a machete. Or no, I'm sorry, not a machete. A cleaver from the kitchen.
Cleaver,
So,
we found in the kitchen.
yeah, so times are going good. I think we're doing a great job surviving.
I mean, you were doing pretty good with that meat cleaver as far as I remember, so...
Better than my pulse rifle, oddly enough.
Honestly.
Well, you know. There's a reason he's not active duty anymore, I guess.
Okay, and then we have our only android going into an android factory. Tarker, playing John.
Yeah, so John is pretty much happy about how everything's developing. We're getting a lot of new things for the company, and if the rest of the team could keep the insides of their bodies on the insides and not bring them to the outsides, everything would go great.
Okay, and that's it, I guess. We're ready to begin, but first, just next week we got Mothership. We usually play Mothership, Alien, Alternate on Tuesdays, and every now and then we might do something on Saturdays, like the Colonial Marine campaign, or even Twilight 2000 Zombie campaign that's in the mix. So next week we got Mothership, Bumpy Ride at 4-9. Part 2, if you want to see that. We're going to be streaming that at 8 o'clock next week, or 8:30. And then after that, we're going to be doing Gradient Descent again. And then we got Alien Freefall coming out in 3 weeks, I think it is, from now. And that's all we got in the mix for now. And to help the channel, appreciate it if you follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube if you want to see all the videos that we did in the past. If you subscribe on Twitch, you don't get to see the commercials, which kind of plague everybody. Twitch is now making you do 3 minutes of commercials an hour now, so I guess you gotta watch that. Thanks for the follow, Son of Liberty. Appreciate it very much. And with that, let's go into Gradient Descent. Okay. After that grueling battle the other night, you lie out of breath against the walls. Your eyes slowly close and you fall asleep. You wake up the next day in this horror that you left the other night. It wasn't a dream. You start to wonder who you are anymore. Everybody, except Alex, you're not there yet. Make a Ben's check, please.
That's D100.
Yeah,
Okay. And we want to roll above
above your Ben's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
above your bins.
I'm good.
Nice.
All right.
We're okay.
Give me a moment. You'd think that I would have learned how to use Roll20 by now.
I think if this were
Nonsense.
Mothership RPG, like, this is the one time in the game you want to roll high.
Right. Well, I mean, hey, 96.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
there you go.
you done good.
So everybody passed.
Yes,
I was
sir.
sweating it after last time. I came within like 2 or 3, I think, of my
feel-
bins check.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was bad.
everything's fine.
Yeah, right.
Do we
Great,
get
just
more
another
bins?
lovely day.
As we're in the office of the butcher, corpses all around. It's just another day waking up.
They're
Ah.
android corpses, so I mean,
Don't you just love that early morning? Just the
Mm.
je ne sais quoi. No, that might be the scent of decay.
Yeah,
they're
that,
androids. What are you on about?
I don't know. There's kind of that like oily.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
know.
That can go
Balls.
bad, right? It can go putrid.
But John.
It would take much longer than you would expect.
Okay.
I do this for a living, hon.
I was gonna say. I mean, this place has been around for a while.
What if they're all rotten on the inside?
I feel like that's kind of offensive.
Oh, I'm sorry, John. I'm very sorry. I meant no offense.
He just
I
meant like these.
Lack the
these
physical
ones.
capability of becoming offended.
But you're right. I do feel like
Well,
that played a
mental
little close to
capacity.
being
Yeah, I do.
what
do
would be the
apologize.
word for that?
At this
Not-
point, these are just spare parts, really.
Speaking of spare parts, do you think one of the chosen arms might be useful for Arcadia's replacement? Because it did kind of steal his.
That is a good point. We did promise him another arm.
He did.
Did.
He just said not one of the basic security android
These are
arms.
top
Like,
of the line.
these are Monarch's chosen.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're
So-
chosen for an experiment she does, but they're still pretty basic.
Oh, so
Okay.
are they
You-
still? Are they not cool enough for Arcady? Do we think?
Probably not in that case.
You could probably try. Maybe.
Hmm.
You never know.
I mean, we
grab
could-
one.
We could
Yeah.
take one until we find a better one. Just,
Or
you know, like in
just-
case.
If you start actually replacing your body parts with android parts, does that give you more bends or less bends?
I mean, I do have an
Hmm.
android arm
Oh.
now.
That's a good question, because then can you tell, like, oh, hey, this is android, this is flesh, so I'm still...
Because you
I don't
know
know.
you've replaced that part with android,
Oh,
or
no.
do you? Oh no.
I'm
No
like
what,
a
way.
what if the really
android.
realistic android parts are what you're made out of,
John
and they just
flicks
give
for
you
a
like
few
a spare
seconds and
arm?
then says, "Good morning again."
Oh, good morning, John.
Are you okay there? Do you need me to
boy.
like take a look at anything?
I'm
I
just
appear
gonna
to be
lean
fully
in
operational.
really, really closely and just be like, "Are you feeling more human today?"
Lyra,
I
honey.
certainly can't say.
That's
Lyra,
okay. We'll
honey,
work on that.
That's my job.
Well, sure. Mallory will work on that. You know, it's a team effort.
Exactly.
Yeah. It takes
Do
a
you have
village.
Do you have a comtech kind of skill set on you?
Can't say that I do, but I have a very human skill set.
Good for you. Not useful when working with AI who don't yet know how to be human.
Well, I'm sure that's knowledge that could be imparted upon John.
You
Not so
gotta
sure
know how to
about that.
you gotta know how to baby step it when it comes to them. It's a process.
Sure, but
It's like
one small
therapy.
step for mankind, or for man and all, you know.
It's like therapy, or like
Oh, I've been to
teaching.
therapy. No, that's a
Yeah,
lie.
or like teaching a kid how to like be a functioning member of society.
Well, sure.
I feel like I would be offended if I was capable of such a thing.
Well,
No.
I
Fortunately,
think the
I'm
first
not.
thing we should teach John is how to be capable of offense.
I wasn't talking about teaching John. I was talking about starting from a place like far below where John is. Like,
Well, sure, but we have John.
oh yeah, no, I was just talking about my job in general. John's
Ah, yes.
fantastic.
Let's make the alien AI team member sentient. That's worked out so well in the past.
Well, we're working on that. As I've said, we're working on it, right, John?
I couldn't imagine why.
Wait! Ah, darn, that means, actually, it means nothing for your imagination. I got really excited there for a moment.
Wasn't there a thumping sound in the distance?
Oh yeah, didn't we hear some like
Mm.
thumping off in the distance last time? Isn't that kind of where we like left off?
It was incredibly ominous.
You did last night, and then you barricaded the top door with
Oh,
contact
yeah.
roll. You
Right.
secured the locks on it.
Did it? Alright.
Mhm.
Well, we know it can't go through doors now.
And
Or at least
Mallory,
not that.
you were lying on the ground in deep pain, right, with this problem.
I don't know
Yeah.
why. She has another kidney.
That's true.
I'm just like laying on the ground. I hold up like, okay, son.
She just lost her spare, you know?
And as you're talking, you hear a knock on the north door, like boom, 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 boom,
Like-
boom, boom.
Oh.
Did I get that?
Is there like a
no.
camera out there we have? Like, is there any sort of
maybe?
like a comm?
No,
Gotcha.
Yeah, we have a very effective communicators. It's called your
Hmm.
vocal cords.
Right. Okay. Hey, John, can you do me a quick calculation? What are the odds that that's Michelangelo?
The whatever hundred scholar from Old Earth or painter.
No. The Michelangelo we met in the flesh room the other day.
Oh, well, based on the fact that I know that there is a stomping, hulking Minotaur and Michelangelo, I can confidently give you a 50% chance that it's him. It's either him or the other one,
Not the best odds.
based
Not
on
the
my
worst.
current data inputs.
Not the worst.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could just like yell and be like, "Hey, who's there?"
You could also
Because I'm pretty
yell.
sure they're fully aware we're here already. So
Would you like me to yell?
I would appreciate that,
Sounds
please.
lovely.
Ah! Shut up. Just yell.
You actually, you actually just like walk up to the door like, ah.
I mean, I asked you if you would like me to do that, and you said yes, so then I did it.
Okay.
I feel like we've gone through this loop a couple times now.
Mallory's like laughing, but like can't because it hurts so.
It contributes so much.
then you hear a funky knock. Doom, 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 doom.
Certainly, the Minotaur is not going to be one to come up on. I mean, the Minotaur would probably smash the door down, right?
Sure.
did
At that,
before.
I think I'm gonna yell, "Do Stayin' Alive" by the Bee Gees.
The doors are airlocks. You can't hear through them.
Damn.
Yeah.
So yelling won't work. We can't yell. Okay.
Aw, man. I thought
I
we
say
could
we
yell
open
through
it.
'em.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should
upsetting.
probably open the door for him.
Yeah. All right.
Somebody open that,
Okay.
or like help me open that.
Yeah, I'll help. I'm not sure I can help. I can give a command.
I have
Oh no,
contact
I was thinking
abilities.
like
You have
literally
contact-
physically
you know.
like
You don't need to roll
Physically.
because
Yeah.
you
Okay.
locked it yourself. You know the codes.
We've got the key.
I think John did that. You can probably open it, and then I don't have to hoist myself over there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you should probably stay laying down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did John use a computer-generated passcode?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well,
see
if
the
John
tail
made
of
a
the
I
passcode,
lost
it's
that. I
computer
lost that in that
generated.
earlier memory lapse.
Oh no. All of my passwords, they're gone.
It's just password.
Okay.
So
Uh,
simple, no one would ever think it.
That's true.
and you open the door, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys kind of know who it is because you known this guy for a long time. That knock, very familiar to you. Open the door, and you see Alex in the doorway. Alex, do you see yourself?
I do, yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
It's about time, you guys. What took you so long?
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Yeah, how's everyone holding in there? I thought it'd been a while, hadn't heard from you. What, give me the lowdown.
Yeah, Mallory needs a new kidney.
What?
Yeah.
After the
Yeah.
arm?
Yeah.
Mallory, good God. And he, I'm gonna, rush over to Mallory and start doing what I can for her.
Hey man, the blood's all inside.
Oh
That's
my
where
God.
it's supposed to be.
What's...
That's true, right? It's supposed to stay inside.
yeah,
That's
thank
what
you.
the archives say.
Can you
Yes.
tell I'm not a
Excellent.
human scientist?
So
Can you
does the
tell?
kidney, actually, when you do a transplant.
I'm sorry. Are you not a human anymore? When did that happen?
Well, at this rate, yeah. She might be turning into one here.
I mean, it's the age-old
Zeminski's going.
Mm.
Come on, Doc, get over here quick. She's in a lot of pain. She's not gonna last long.
I'm good. I'm good.
I
Kinky.
doped her up hardcore last night. I'm gonna be real honest with you, Alex.
What did you give her?
Just kind of everything in the med.
Oh my gosh.
I just a handful.
When did you give these?
This was about 12 hours ago.
Oh god. Okay.
Everything labeled painkiller. I just kind of
Just
cocktailed it.
auto sorted by painkiller and just went
Yeah,
for it.
exactly.
Okay.
Button.
I'm alive.
Right.
I didn't pick anything that sounded like it was gonna lead to vasodilation or any, blood thinning, but yeah, kind of all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of them definitely do.
Hey, listen, I do have some med skill, all right? Just a little bit. Only a little.
But just enough to cause problems.
Right.
Exactly.
Enough to be dangerous.
Hey.
So yeah, I want to just attend to Dr. Mallory's wounds. Kind of pull up her shirt if there's anything there and kind of take a look and see what's going on.
Yeah, you realize
Oh,
that
wow, third day start.
she got a big lacerated wound at her kidney. It was cut with a saw, and it's very hacked to pieces. Who did the medical aid roll?
Lara.
Hello. The only
Okay,
one with the
yeah.
medical aid skill.
Lyra.
Minus Alex.
Yeah, Lyra did a haphazard, little fix-up, but bandaged it up. But yeah, it looks like she's gonna bleed out, and within a day, she'll be dead.
We need to get you back to the ship, Dr. Mallory. I can prolong this, but we need to get back ASAP.
You
What-
probably realize that you won't be able to move her. You would have to operate on her right here.
Oh God. Okay. Well, Lyra, you did
Yeah.
the first part here. Do you mind helping in here? I'm gonna need all hands on deck.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got you. I'll help him, and if I don't know what he's got in terms of inventory, in terms of like a surgical kit, I do have one on me. So
I also have one. Yes. Yeah. And then I'll. Yeah. That's all. I
you
got.
should roll. I'll help him.
So you got a surgical kit, which you'll expend for this. You only get they're only good for one use. So that gives you a +1, and then Lyra's going to help you for +2.
One.
So just roll medical aid with, just put 2 in the modifier box. Don't put plus.
Okay. Okay. Oops.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
alive.
Right.
That's the thing, yeah.
Nice.
I'm very alive right now.
A very
Yeah.
promising first roll.
So this
Yes.
Turns out
surgery,
having
yeah,
a doctor is a good thing.
this
Hey, who would
surgery
have
took
thunk?
about 3 hours,
Oh my god.
and but you did a great job. Mallory, your health will be full, and with the extra successes, how many days you got to crawl for? Because you still don't 6. So his extra successes will knock that 2 days off. So 4 days you are -2 mobility, and you could only crawl, so 1 space per turn.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man. I'm really glad I think I have a ranged weapon with a reload. I don't have any more reloads, that's a lie, but I think I still have whatever's in the gun. But if I panic again, then we fecked.
I'm sure we'll be able to make it work. It'll. We just gotta fashion a papoose for you, like we had for
Right.
Zeminski.
We keep coming back to the papoose. It
Hey,
seems
it's
to be a
tried and
common
true.
thread,
All
yeah.
reliable.
No,
All
all reliable. It's been effective for 200 plus years at least. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what tell me how did this happen?
Well, you see where the ye ol' robot in the corner over there?
A point like behind me to the corpse of the butcher.
Oh god. And what the heck? What is that thing?
Yeah, he wanted our fingers.
So
Oh
we
my
took his
God.
life.
Yep.
This place is getting, and you guys you still want to stay here. Like
well, it's pretty profitable. And I mean, like if he had only asked for 1 finger, I'm sure we could have come up with a finger. But he wanted all the fingers, if I do
The
recall
whole set
correctly.
was
He
just
did,
too many.
yeah.
That's
And he
Yeah.
didn't
that's
want
fucked up.
John's either. I mean, what's wrong with John's fingers? You know?
Yeah, that's a
Well-
great
Yeah.
point, John. You have excellent fingers, John.
You do.
I would encourage you to thank my designer.
Good point.
We'll
But we
talk to
did get a lot of sorry, Sully. I apologize. I just want to say we did get a lot of cores
Yeah.
from these here dead androids, so that'll be a pretty penny.
To be fair, the last dive paid for Mallory's arm, so like hopefully these we're making an arm and a leg here.
and a kidney.
And a kid.
Oh my god. You guys are some kind of sort.
Look, I gotta kind of be a little bit detached from the situation. Otherwise, I have to think about the fact that I'm in a whole new world of pain right now. I lost my
Yeah.
arm like 3 days ago,
Yeah, here.
and then now like this just happened, and like
Yeah, speaking
Ow.
of, you should take some more of these. And I hand you nap relief. Is that the correct medication for that?
That reduces stress.
Oh,
I
okay.
would appreciate that. I am at 5.
Wait, I was gonna say I would assume she's pretty stressed out. So yeah, I give her one.
Yeah, but if you have more than 1 in a shift, then it has major side effects.
I
Yeah.
see.
Could
I'll
be
knock
permanent.
my.
Don't want
What
to
is
What-
the? How
I
many
see.
stress does it get rid of?
They get
All of
all
it,
of your
right?
stress, yeah.
Oh shoot! Okay.
Yeah, we were
Goodbye.
popping those pills in
Oh, no.
Heart of Darkness.
Yeah. Do that.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
pretty sure
precious.
we didn't do that at all in Heart of Darkness. In fact, we had a panic cascade once.
Well, that is true towards the end there, after we had all, taken nap relief already. Anywho. Speaking of, I gotta ask, with all this talk of like trauma and everything, John, is there anything in our contract about like any mental health like benefits? Insurance, that kind of thing?
Yeah, that's
Cheap
Mm.
ass companies.
yeah,
They're
it
not
is
way-
season.
they're
He's
not-
computing something right now.
They're
Yeah,
not
sorry.
Wayland
Is the-
Yutani.
He's trying to
Very much
calculate
no.
pi to like 100 digits.
No, that was such an obvious no that
God
it
damn.
was just no.
Well, hey, I mean that's what these cores are going to then, right?
Like, I mean, they're not Wayland Yutani. They're not gonna actively fuck us over, but like, they are Siegson still, so like, dragging
I've-
behind.
You gotta
That's why we're
unionize.
here.
You gotta unionize.
Look, I do the
John
science.
just pulls out his gun and shoots her dead. Like, that's the one trigger word.
Yeah, is there a list of like banned words that we can't say in like company emails or something? You know, is there anything I should know about that, John?
Wait, John, no!
Everyone loves a working Joe.
No, but he's cooler than that.
That's true.
You are experiencing a car accident. Please do not resist.
Oh man.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, that was an odd thing to say.
Is that every
I've
other
been marked
like,
for extermination.
every 5 minutes in this game, I just have like some other like minor like breakdown.
Sure. Hey, Alex, did you happen to see a funny little android calling himself Michelangelo? Well, we called him Michelangelo, but I hope he calls himself Michelangelo now, by any chance, on your way down here?
No, I tried to stay clear as best as I could. No, I did not see any such android.
Probably a good policy. He'd be real happy with us now that we killed some Chosen. He was not happy with them.
He'd be. Yeah.
Are those chosen right there?
Yes.
All the other
Oh.
yeah, these dead bodies are chosen.
Oh, wow,
Butcher's
okay.
somewhere's around. Yeah, the butcher's his own
Yeah,
beast.
here's the butcher.
I
Oh
see.
yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
Big
Yeah,
nasty
the butcher.
son of a bitch.
That's its own whole different ball wax.
I imagine that's where you got that cleaver there.
Nope, this is from the kitchen.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
Oh, okay.
This
Well,
is a old-fashioned kitchen cleaver. Yeah.
gotcha.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
despite
What
being
our
called the
Marine
butcher.
has chosen, yes.
That's
Oh yeah, how
okay.
much more time do you have to deal with your arm?
3 more days now.
Cool.
Delightful.
Yeah, so
You and I'll be fecked together.
yeah.
Love it.
Together we have 2 arms.
No, together we have 3.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about your rigatoni mechanical arm. For a second
do.
there.
No, you still technically have your arm.
Oh, you're right. My arm is still here. It's just, bandaged
functional,
up in a sling.
You're just,
Yeah.
being smart about it, right? Like
Well-
Alex would tell you to.
Sure. It's like taped to his chest so he can't physically use it.
Yeah. Yeah, how is that, by the way?
It's fine.
It's fine, alright. Not too much pain, anything?
Oh no! It doesn't hurt too much, but it'd be better if I could use it to shoot with. But other than that, it's fine.
Okay,
I
alright.
mean, you seem to be having fun with that meat cleaver. So much
It's-
fun that I was stuck on the opposite side of the room.
Yeah, I just think back when my daddy would take me down to the fair and we play whack-a-mole, but this time it's got a blade and it's androids and whack an android. No offense, John.
Not taken.
Right.
After a moment, you hear something come out of an intercom from the ceiling or somewhere about. You hear a voice.
What is your purpose here?
God?
I'm not certain you have authorization to know that.
You there, God? It's me, Lyra.
That's not good.
In any case,
what
he's
is our
right.
purpose? I would say that's a much bigger question than I think any of us really. I mean, personally, I can't say what my purpose really is. I used to think it was the working for the job. Married to my whatever. But then you get family to take care of, and you know, you gotta whatever. So does anyone know really ever? You might think you do, but
I mean, what is your purpose here in what you call the deep?
I guess that's an easier question. Anyone want to chip in?
I think we're gonna go
Any
with the
takers?
default John answer of you're not authorized to know that.
I would say we have a few purposes.
Yep. Can we ask who's calling?
I am the one, the only Monarch.
Mhm.
Oh, that's okay. That's a big deal. I was thinking
Okay.
it was going to be that Minotaur guy. In which case, I don't think we need to give him any respect. But she's kind of a big deal. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
we heard
interested in a
the
business
Minotaur
partner?
kind of. Yeah, we're kind of here on business actually. It's a little bit of a work thing, you know. We did hear you're having some trouble with the Minotaur a little bit. That he's kind of messing with some stuff. So I mean, we'd be happy to help you take care of that if you need some more boots on the ground. Doesn't seem like your security has been able to do a lot about that yet.
great point.
We're here to foster relations.
So, you would like to do me some favors?
I don't like to think of them as favors so much as a quid pro quo kind of situation.
If you can kill the Minotaur, I will reward you 5 million credits.
Well, shit.
Well, shit.
Is that a lot of credits? I don't have a good frame of reference.
I don't
I
know the
think that's
economy,
like-
man.
It's like a
That's the unbelie-
yen or a dollar.
Our ship was like
or a pound.
86, so
Like a lot.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
A
Good
significant
chunk towards our
amount.
ship.
Okay.
More than we're probably worth in the eyes of.
Yeah, we're a net loss.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. This season, so
Yeah.
well, yeah, we're already sans like 2 body parts.
I'm
right?
I figure they're kind of muttering in a little huddle. We're all kind of grouped together. I'm just gonna poke my head out and be like,
100%.
we'll do our best. We'll take you up on that Monarch. We'd love to get to know you a little better. We'll say.
I could use a business partner, or a partner in science.
We all could.
There's also one more problem I have.
Oh,
Is that the case?
Yes.
What's that other problem then?
Arkady.
Ah, you don't say.
I assume you were here originally for all the artifacts that I have made.
There are a lot of people
They're
after
quite
him.
valuable in your world.
True.
There is a particular artifact in the filtration system. If you can get that and use that on Arkady, I will give you 10 million credits.
Hey,
watch
I
this
gotta.
artifact just be a nuke.
She said, "I'm gonna go for the nuclear option here."
Or like, it's a fancy artifact. It's like a gun.
It's a secret mouse tool.
Julian, even
No. Not a mouse.
I'm gonna poke my head out again and just say, in the interest of being open and sharing information here between interested parties, I gotta say there's something I came across earlier with another human, a man who kind of ended up shoving me into a locker. Not a huge fan of it. It was like this little it was like a black box, if I'm remembering correctly. I was wondering if you know anything about that or have any any sort of information on where that person might be. It was 2 black boxes actually, about like 2 square inches. It was in the kitchen in like a random cupboard. I just thought, maybe you might want to be up to date on its whereabouts. Maybe you would be more up to date than us and could tell us about that. But in the interest of being open, Monarch.
I do not know what you were talking about.
Okay. It's interesting.
Hey, Monarch, quick question. Why do you have rooms that are like made of flesh? That's a weird take, right?
Was that you, or was that like the former people? Because I could kind of, rich
Oh.
people are weird.
I can see some weirdo at Wayland Yutani with a fetish.
Yeah, like I wouldn't blame you if that was like a previous decoration. But also, hey, if you've got your hobbies, that it is what it is. We all do.
I experiment a lot with everything. And my creations create things too. So, some of the stuff in this space might seem weird to you. But in the end, great technology will come from it.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna question that.
Uh-huh.
In the
So-
interest of our mutual goal of finishing off this here Minotaur, is there anything we should know in regards to taking care of this here guardian?
I have imprisoned him in the labyrinth, which is on this level. Also, the filtration system that you seek for that artifact is on this level. The prison I keep the Minotaur in is a shifting maze. It will be hard for you to get to him. It will also be hard for you to get out. But if you do that, I will reward you maybe even more than the 5 million credits. So I give you 2 missions. You work for me. I pay you more than your Seegson company. Agreed?
I will say, seeing as you all are, of course, within this station, all powerful and all knowing, naturally. You said the labyrinth would be difficult to get into and out of. Would there, in your infinite omnipotence, be any way that might be a little easier for someone who's trying to get in and, kill the Minotaur for you?
I mean,
help with
the
that.
prison, even I cannot get in or out.
Okay, alright, okay. That's fair. I think that's something we're very interested in doing for you. Yes.
It requires a lot of my computer power just to maintain it.
Oh gosh, you like a big thing taking up CPU in the background? Okay, alright.
You gotta shut down that background process.
We'd be happy to hit end task for you. Are we all in agreement a little
I'm
bit
down.
in pursuing
Yeah, I
this
mean-
this venture?
It might take a day or two.
Sure that we can subvert the original mission protocol.
This is sort of
Be
a
cool,
side.
dude.
This is sort of a side task, John.
We're still working on the original mission protocols, John.
Oh, okay.
Killing the Minotaur will help us. It'll make this a lot safer.
Perfect.
And do not forget that I have eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, clearly.
Okay. Sure.
Fair. That's fair.
Apparently, except for, wherever those 2 weird black boxes are. But that's fine.
Well, okay. Do you know where everything is at any given time, even in
No,
like,
but
the places
also
that you
I'm
call
not
your
claiming
house?
to.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm sorry, Lyra. Black boxes make it so she can't see?
No, I don't know. I was just
She
saying, I
actually
asked her
knows
about the
that.
boxes, and she
She-
said she didn't know.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
something
I
an
thought it was-
asshole took from her that she wants back.
No,
Gotcha. I thought
it was
like
just sitting in a random
bubble.
cupboard. I don't know. They might have like spices in them or something. Who knows?
Why don't we
It was-
find
it's-
more better black boxes? There's other artifacts here. I found these purple glowy crystals. I kind of
No,
take them
that's
out of my
fine. That's great. I was
pocket.
just saying. She said she knew everything, but then she couldn't tell me where those were. Anywho, it's fine. It's fine. We're moving on. We're killing the Minotaur.
Yeah,
Kill-
let's see if we
kill the
can get into
Minotaur.
the vents. John, weren't you in the vents earlier?
Very well. We have
They
a
were
deal.
lovely.
And
And she disconnects. Maybe Monarch didn't want to tell you about the black boxes or your thing. It's possible. too.
Yeah, that's very true. I'm a little suspicious about that. I'll be honest.
Well, this is Monarch. You should always be a little suspicious.
Yeah, I was hoping that like ribbing her a little bit about that would maybe provoke something, but that's fine.
I don't think you can rib an AI.
By questioning its competence, quite possibly.
I don't know.
AI
if they-
get very defensive about what they can do.
Some of them don't quite understand the concept of being ribbed. Now, while she is quite powerful, I don't think she's quite gained sufficient sapience.
Sure, I'm just saying it doesn't. Generally, in my experience, no one in power is too welcoming to having that being questioned. So that was all really,
Yeah.
you know.
No,
Let's not
that's fair.
forget that she's gone mad. I like try to like do like a cover of my mouth as if I literally think she has eyes like everywhere in this room, which she probably does, but like
Mhm.
so who knows what could set it off.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
So,
Ah, shit.
So-
I should have asked her what that would do with the security droids. If they'd leave us
So-
alone now.
y'all were okay to die in there. Is that what you're saying, essentially?
Wait.
I
I
mean, to be
mean-
fair, we're pretty sure the thumping last night was the Minotaur anyway, so like he's coming after us. We might as well, get something out of killing him rather than just, relative safety.
It certainly is good odds.
Mm-hmm.
You really think fighting him or facing him like on his home turf in that labyrinth is going to help at all?
I got a gun.
I mean, it's not like we can lure him out.
Yeah, I mean we handled the butcher in the butcher's home turf, albeit
true.
accidentally.
Look at this. This is the butchery.
And look at how well I came out of that.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
You only lost your spare kidney.
Yeah, one out of 6 ain't too bad there, Alex. You know what?
You have a whole kidney left.
yeah, I mean, okay.
No,
it's,
no, don't get me wrong, Alex. All right, it is
I know what you mean.
incredibly harrowing, incredibly dangerous. It's very likely that we're not all necessarily gonna walk out at the end of this.
yeah,
but,
but I
um,
mean,
We're here to make money at the end of the day, and unfortunately, this corporation requires us to risk our lives there to make that said moolah. And at this point, I don't think we can progress much further in this here deep without running afoul of the Minotaur. So I think we got to handle it one way or the other. Might as well make a pretty penny on the side on it.
What I was thinking.
Lieutenant Corporal, I have never more aligned with your views than right now.
Thanks, Jay Cool. And I put my hand up for like a high five just to see if it'll happen. Right. And I like slowly reach over and like grab your hand and put it up. Excellent.
You know-
Yeah, at it.
The human
get it
greeting
down.
known as a high five, John.
Listen,
I'll be sure to log this for future events.
It's
We've
incredibly
absolutely
important as a
high-fived
cultural
around
and
you,
team
John.
building exercise.
And then I like walk over to Dr. Mallory and grab her hand and hit it and then put it back.
Ow! Which one? Which one?
Oh, I don't know, the right hand.
That's my
If
that's
that's-
my flesh hand.
Okay.
So just ow! Not so hard.
oh my God, you guys are stressing me out.
Human
I'm-
interaction completed.
Listen, Alex, I'll be real honest. It's my second day with the company. I woke up in a locker without any food 48 hours ago and was found by these chuckleheads. So sometimes it's just about making the best that you can out of a shitty situation in any way that you can. And, you know.
We're gonna start doing that by having John show us through the vents, considering he went in
Yeah.
there last time.
So that is something we should discuss. Mallory, you can only crawl right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Just
it-
perfect for the
me.
vets.
Exactly.
It is good for the vents, but it does mean should we get into the labyrinth, it's going to get a bit tricky. I think. We should determine: are we going in as we stand right this minute, or are we going to try to rest more or resupply? I mean, my chopping arm is strong, but I just
feel
want to see what
like-
our decision is as a team on this regard.
I mean, I would vote to head back to the ship and rest.
That sounds
I
So that's my
mean,
vote.
yeah, we
But-
do have to consider that every time we do that, the bins get worse, right?
Yeah, every time you
Mhm.
enter the bends, you enter the deep, you increase your bends.
Also, it is a spacewalk, and Mallory is currently operating at like a negative
Mm.
2 to mobility, right?
Yeah.
Is it
That's
minus
fair.
2?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting back, I'm pretty sure like I could bear. I'm having a bit of a time like moving where there is like some vague semblance of gravity. I don't think I would like to do that 0G.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
do
fair.
AI, not 0G.
Yeah.
All right.
Work.
Oh, and everybody else, you gain 1 health point back
Hey.
for spending
get-
the night.
I don't think I'd lost.
Do I get a health point back?
Nice.
Yeah, you were at full already.
You already had full from the surgery.
No, I wasn't. I only had one.
yeah,
Because
but
you
then
just
he
barely
he
succeeded.
gave you a good surgery, so you're at two.
Yeah, that was after the surgery, he said.
Do we go down in stress for being like secure or anything over last night, or are we too like freaked out by the time we passed
Yeah,
out?
you're in a safe room. Anybody got their special
Oh, I was
item?
gonna say, I can do
Mhm.
calming presence and reduce the stress of someone by 1.
Yeah. Well, you gave me the drugs, so I'm good.
Right, I was gonna say you're good. Yeah.
So say everybody else reduce your stress by 1, I guess.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Calming presence just does 1, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay,
One
so
to one person.
1 to 1 person. So pick
Yep.
somebody to give it to them.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sitting
think
just too stressed, so I don't know what the lovely Jimmy is at.
After us, and I'm only at 3, so
How's
it's not a
the
big
mix
deal.
be?
yeah, I
Yeah,
think yeah, maybe it makes sense for like Lyra. Like I just kind of like debrief after the surgery and like calm you down and yeah.
Absolutely, sounds great. Okay.
Uh,
You
look at-
done good on the surgery.
This was my first successful surgery, guys. Not
You're-
on me. I had my
you're
wisdom
natural.
teeth removed, but on someone else.
No, you did great. You did great.
Thank you.
Natural
thank you.
sawbones.
Mhm.
Are we able to find something amongst the parts in here to fashion some sort of papoose or such? Because realistically, if Mallory's going to be crawling, yeah, the vents will be fine, but we really do need to carry her once we're in the
Well,
labyrinth.
I don't think the rules mean necessarily crawling, just walking slow.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Or like maybe like with an
Hobbling
arm over
around.
one of y'all.
Yeah, we'll get her a
shoulders.
Because the
cane
crawl rule, you just can move 1, right?
Gotcha.
We
Okay.
can still move.
Yeah. All right, that in case. Yeah, she'll be.
Yeah.
I can
Ah.
sling an arm over one of y'all's shoulders, the
Yeah.
strong one's shoulders, if
Yeah.
I have to.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
Mhm. I
Excellent.
was also gonna ask Jimmy about I guess about your arm. Are you able to? Because I know you had, I think like a full auto gun, right? Would you be able to use anything that is only a single hand, like a sidearm or something, a pistol?
Like a pistol.
Yeah, I did when we were back in the bell. I do have a service pistol on me along with the meat cleaver. It's just I was completely surrounded. And
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I do have the service pistol. It's got it kind of tickles them by comparison to my old pulse rifle, but it'll do
enough.
the trick. Worst case
Okay.
scenario.
All right. Okay. I was just
The meat cleaver was
Yeah, I have
surprisingly effective,
functionality in
too.
that regard. Yeah.
lovely. Okay.
Yeah.
I
The actual rule for crawl is it's a slow action. So basically, if you're going to move one spot, Epsilon, you can't attack.
Mm.
So it uses a slow action.
Mm.
That's very good to know for any incoming combat.
Mhm.
It's
Okay.
like
So
say-
it's going to make things challenging for you. But you don't want to be in combat, and you're always right in the.
In the
I
thick of
always
it
get
every
stuck
time.
right next to the things that like are trying to kill us all, and it's like
Yeah.
Jimmy's like the one who's duty bound to keep me from dying, and here I am having had two near-death experiences, like literally fatal injuries,
Don't worry about
all
it.
in like a week.
Yeah, well, maybe you learned your lesson now. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times. I don't know
Are
what
you
that
gonna
one
be
is.
able
lot.
to lose these
You can't fool me 3 times.
You don't get fooled again.
Yeah.
If you
Oh.
fooled 3 times, then I feel like you're just a god tier fool.
Yeah. Before we head off to these here flesh ducts, should we check what's in this one door? Maybe it's like a storage closet. Maybe it's a big long hallway we don't want to look at right now.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
might as well
It's like a
look and
door or-
check it out. You know.
Or-
It. Yeah, the right
Maybe
hand
it's the
corner. there.
entrance to the labyrinth.
Hey, that'd be convenient.
I want to open the door.
That door?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Let my love in the door.
you open the door.
Can
Second.
Let me in. Fine.
It's not letting me. There we go.
No.
Little hallway points to another airlock door.
Tiny hallway.
I want to open it.
Gonna open it.
Yeah. I don't want to just stay in a tiny featureless hallway.
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure you're walking outside the station, Jerry.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, that's not.
I think that's space, honey.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second. That's outside.
Alien, you're in space.
Surprise.
That's it. Nothing about screaming. Just you're in space. Surprise. Space.
In
There
space.
you go.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Warm up.
Hello?
Hello.
Now in this room, you see 2 chosen. They don't see you right now. This room has like data cables going to the ceiling, and there's all computer systems in this room doing something. You see this machine over here arcing electricity. There's this faint smell of burntness coming in the room. You see the 2 chosen looking over top of this. Seems to be a fallen android, and he's strapped in a chair. And this data cable's coming from the ceiling. And one of the chosen grabs it and is about to put the cable into his head. And he's like, "Please don't do this to me. I like who I am. Don't change me, please."
I'm gonna draw my service weapon and fire a few rounds into this here.
Mm,
I was gonna leave.
I was gonna say the last time we interacted with the Chosen, like they
There was
started
also,
off
like-
fine.
There was also like a cajillion of them. There's only 2 here.
Yeah, I feel good about this. This is
Everything's
another non-chosen.
Fine.
We could
That
just
could be
ask
interesting.
them the entrance to the labyrinth.
Oh,
Be like, hey, what's up? We're in league with Mother now, or not Mother,
Monarch.
Well,
Monarch,
technically
other
Mother.
M-word.
I'm sure
Could
she
you
called
point
her
us
Mother
towards the
too.
labyrinth? We're gonna kill the Minotaur for her.
They turn around and say, "Oh, hello. Where did
There.
you come from?"
Oh, just from over down the hall. Ran into a few of your other chosen. We actually had a conversation with Monarch.
Oh, Monarch,
and with
our
the other
beautiful
chosen.
mother.
Oh, of course, absolutely. See, we're actually trying to help Monarch out right now. We understand the Minotaur has been a real big problem, for y'all, and so she asked us if we could, lend a hand in taking care of it. So, was there any place, where like there's an entrance to the labyrinth, and you're like, oh, we don't want to go there because we're just trying to make our way towards there.
Are you out of your minds? You want to go to the labyrinth and fight the Minotaur?
Yes, yes,
You
and
know,
yes.
it's in the service of Monarch. She asked us. She's, we'll be well rewarded. And then you wouldn't have to worry about the Minotaur anymore.
Well, nobody goes there. But you can get to the labyrinth 2 ways. You can go through the vents. Or you can go past the court of chosen king.
Okay. All right.
There's chosen king.
Yes, the chosen king. He is our leader.
But I thought you have a leader.
It's like
He's the
chain
leader
command.
of the chosen.
Yes.
Okay.
There's like a chain of command here, Jimmy. Like,
Yeah.
Right, no, I understand that. I guess I was just surprised. I didn't think an AI would need a chain of command. I thought they just kind of had a one and
Hive
done there.
mind?
But yeah.
well, you gotta
Essentially,
delegate,
honestly.
otherwise all the CPUs run into too much,
Good point. She does have a lot of processing power handling an ever-shifting maze.
Yeah, I will say, so we've run into some vents kind of back a little ways, but we haven't been past the court of the chosen king yet. What direction is that in?
Oh, you would have to go a few rooms northeast. And then you'd have to go to the fortifications. And then you would have to go through the vents. So that way... Or
That way's
you can
longer?
go back the way you came and go through the vents.
Okay, all right, I
Flesh
see.
vents.
Okay.
flesh vents.
Sounds like
In
it's
that
gonna be
case, I think we're gonna head towards the vents. Thank you guys so much for the help. Really appreciate that.
If you can kill the Minotaur, Monarch would be greatly pleased, and we will be greatly pleased too.
Yeah,
would-
she told us as much.
You could stay with us forever. We would love to have you.
Well, that would be so sweet. We'll go wherever business takes us. So.
What
Not
else
sure,
you got? You got any other option? Any other offer?
Well, they do have 2 cores we could always try to access.
And the Fallen's like, please help me. Don't let them change me.
Yeah, what are you trying to do to this little guy here?
Yeah, we'll say. I'm very curious about the experiments.
Oh,
How's that going?
he's just forgotten. I wouldn't worry about him. We're just taking his brain and analyzing what is wrong, and we're gonna install a chosen brain into his mind and see if that fixes his problem.
Well, that sounds like a win for you. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's probably horrific and terrible, but based on the conversation we had with another forgotten is what we're calling him now? Fallen, not chosen. This sounds like a win-win, bud. Why y'all upset?
Because I like who I am. I don't want them to change me.
See, it feels not like an AI response.
Well, that's the
No,
point.
which is
remember?
incredibly
I mean,
fascinating to me.
Yeah. I do have to say though, a question for the chosen. You all say you're putting a chosen brain in this body. I guess it's like 2 questions. If it's still a fallen body, does that make him still fallen? And 2, if you replace all of the parts, right, of a fallen with a chosen, does that mean that he's chosen now? And if you reassemble the fallen parts into another fallen, is that the original, or is the original the one who's all the parts you replaced?
Boy, you make things so complicated. What we're trying to do is maybe save some resources. Maybe he can be saved. maybe he
Okay.
might not. If not, we'll just tear him apart and use his scraps.
That's a good
Athena, I
answer.
do science and like data and stuff for a living, like IRL,
Mhm,
and you're
mhm.
breaking me.
Oh no, it's the classic Argo question. If you replace every plank of a ship with a new plank, then is that the same ship? And if you use all the old planks to rebuild the ship, is that then the original ship or is it the one?
It's like if you eat yourself, do you become twice as big or disappear entirely?
Yeah, exactly. That's a much that's a different way to put it, but yeah.
Well, I
I
mean,
think it's just like
using basic biology, you would get smaller.
Yes, correct.
You would lose some of that in respiration.
Unfortunately, humans aren't perfect machines. Anywho.
With such a sorrow.
no, as evidenced
Mhm.
by the fact that I am one arm and one kidney down and a lot less functional than I'm sure John Smith would be
I was gonna
without an
ask John,
arm.
if we
Could
just
be.
like start feeding you like nuts and bolts, would you get larger?
I don't think that's how it works.
Would we be able to build Mecha John?
That's so offensive. Oh
don't.
If
my
we
god.
no, if we put together 5 small Johns into one larger giant
That's
John.
not how it works. Have you ever met an android in your life before?
There
God,
was-
Lyra, you're so
What?
insensitive.
Okay, that's what they used to say in all the cartoons, alright?
This isn't some
Really
like
just 5 ferrets stacked in a trench coat.
this isn't
Oh,
some
even better.
Spawn world mess.
So what
You guys
was it
are
we
no
wanted to
fun.
do about this
Galaxy,
man?
what was
Are we gonna help
Alright,
him?
well,
or are we going
towards
to,
the
Yes.
vents. Yeah, that's a good question.
do we-
What are we doing about the Fallen?
My vote is I don't want to die, so we're gonna leave and go find the vents, but feel
Likewise.
free to override me.
I have no emotional attachment to this robot.
As much as this
What
makes
if it
sense-
was Michelangelo? Would you do something about it?
I don't
You
know,
know,
he kinda terrifies me.
Michelangelo, yeah, he's a creepy little guy.
We found him in a weird flesh room. I don't know. I don't think my
What if
brain's
he's the
gonna
one
go
who
in
made the
that-
flesh room? We never found out.
I would of course posit that all of the other androids in the room present are perfectly good for harvesting their cores.
That's true. That's true.
I'm with John here. I mean, I would like to walk away with two more cores. Who knows what that could buy us
3.
with Arkady.
Well,
3.
okay, they said they're taking his.
including-
Well, they said they're taking his brain out. Would that mean his core?
No, they're just like changing
That's
his
different?
programming.
Yeah,
I
they're
think.
sticking a cable into his brain and
Oh.
taking his brain and
Lame.
putting in a new one.
Okay, I was gonna
Just
say if they're
changing the
taking out his
program.
core and replacing it, we can just ask them nicely, maybe.
Really just a copy paste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you really want to fight these guys right now?
See, that's kind of my thinking. We've got a chance to walk away from a combat. I feel like we should take. We have 8 cores right now.
That's fair. We are about to enter a very dangerous scenario, so I suppose
We'll
that
come
probably does
back.
make
We'll
sense.
come back and murder these guys for that later.
Plus, maybe the Minotaur has some kind of, I don't know, special. Maybe he's got like multiple cores. I don't know, because he's the Minotaur. Who knows? I bet he's got pretty good arms though.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Right?
Do we think there's any chance that these forgotten, fallen, not chosen folk? Is there any allyship we can make out of these people? Sorry.
They're people.
Out of the Fallen?
Yeah, I can't.
It doesn't seem like they have any organization, at least not that we know of so far.
And Michelangelo,
last-
if I remember right, was still pretty much in love with Monarch. He just hated the Chosen, right?
Yeah, and he was. He was a
He
little
resented that
bit.
he wasn't good enough.
Right.
He was
Okay.
a little bit too unhinged for my liking.
Yeah, that's true. I think everything down here is a little unhinged.
He seems
that's
like
fair.
the kind of android that could make a flesh room.
But then again, we just made a deal with God, so.
Yeah, alright, let's head back to the wishing room.
Fence. Alright. This way.
So you're going back to the flesh.
Sorry,
room.
chair robot.
Towards,
Bye.
yeah, it was the flesh room that had the vent in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Why can't I?
that's rough. Yeah, I cannot move any further north. I don't know why.
I wonder
Oh
why.
my god. I
Aim.
horrifically
There we go.
sad.
There we go.
Thank you.
Good luck, robot.
There's something here.
It's like an invisible wall.
Hmm.
Yeah, let me see. It's on a dynamic lighting. This thing here.
Goodbye, group.
Did you get
This
stuck?
was the
Yeah.
flesh room.
Oh, that's right. Yep. The
Okay.
chairs and all, and the
Mm.
statue.
Now you should
The
be able to do
weird
it.
statue.
Yep.
Oh, baby, this is how you get to the king, because there's like a because of the fancy statues or whatever. Alright,
I
who's
said it was
going?
the other way, but who knows?
I'm gonna just, slither into this
Well,
nice flesh
there-
hole in the wall.
Yeah, right. There is a door there is a door here to the south, I believe, that we never explored. So it is possible that the king is on the other side of that there door, and this is still the same exact vent that he said we'd have to go through in the end.
Oh. Well, there was also multiple rooms. They said northeast. East would be the other way from.
Oh.
This would be
You're
west.
right. It was northeast, not just.
Yeah, that's if you
Yeah.
went through the doors.
Gotcha,
Mhm.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's just
Okay.
vent it up in here. Let's be sus, you know?
Listen, there's nothing sus about these vents.
yeah. Who doesn't like the just lovely, horrifying vents of the world of Alien?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, at least these have less flesh than the room.
That's true.
I'm pretty
Possibly,
sure there's
maybe.
still a
Crawling-
decent
you're-
amount of flesh
yeah,
in
You crawl through these vents, and you get to the end where
Are they full of flesh?
John was there before. If you want to have a look.
Right.
Yeah, you peek through the vent there, and you see this dead body on the floor,
A great start.
Oh, that's right.
and there's all scanners about the room.
I forgot about that. This is a different dead body than the one. Yeah, the bathtub is in the other spec where we came
Yeah,
from.
yeah. The bathtub is attached to the corporate suite.
Is there like other doors in this room?
There's vents. There's 2 more
Oh.
vents. It's like this room's
Okay.
connected with vents. So there's a vent here, and there's another vent there. And the drop, it's about like a 6-foot drop down.
Okay.
So not enough to like hurt at all. We can just
No.
like
Yeah.
jump, no problem.
You said there's scanners?
It looks like similar. Yeah, looks like a scanner.
These look dangerous at all? I'm assuming the scanners had nothing to do with the body.
Maybe they
Something
scanned
else.
his brain
But-
before he died.
But yeah, I was gonna say, did scanners do? John, you were here the first time. Were the scanners in action?
I didn't see them do anything. Would it be possible to make a roll of some kind to maybe discern their purpose?
Okay, yeah.
Some kind of contact, maybe?
Yeah, roll
Observation.
contact.
Observation. Ew.
Possibly.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, you do realize these are scanning devices, and they are operational.
Well, they do appear to be operational.
Yeah. They
So
they seem to scan your like in 3 dimensions.
3D scanners. Do we want to go into the room with the 3D scanners? I mean, what other options do we have?
Going all the way back and through like 5 different other rooms, and then just also into the vents, but in a different place. That would be the other option.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think getting scanned is probably inevitable in this place.
Yep.
The fact that she's wanting us to do this says something.
Well, sure.
Oh yeah, it's a trap
That's what
for
she
sure.
does.
Yeah.
She scans
It's
people
a
and she makes androids of them. Whatever.
So
Yeah, I mean, we're comfortable in
Mm.
ourselves. I think we'll be fine, right?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do we maybe John wants to go first to see how it
Let's-
reacts to a non-organic life form?
I don't have a preference either way.
why don't you? Let's see. I
Otherwise,
guess
I'm
go-
fine with going for it. I don't.
Somebody go quickly to, I guess, the vent on the right, because I think we need to go east.
I agree.
Okay.
Hmm.
Then I'll just do that.
Oh, okay.
So, you jumping down?
Yeah.
Okay, you jump down. All the scanning equipment lights up red, and you see these beams, and they go all over you, and just go. You hear this low hum as you're bathed in red light.
Well, that tickles.
You don't feel any discomfort or anything like that.
Is what I would say if it tickled, but it doesn't.
Don't look the
Oh.
lasers. Just don't look directly into the lasers. It's bad for your eyes.
There's nothing we
For
can really
your
do.
ocular receptors.
Yeah.
He knows what eyes are, Lyra. He's not stupid.
Well, sure, but he doesn't have. His eyes are different. All right. I didn't want him to feel excluded.
They're still eyes.
I'm gonna. Jimmy's gonna hop down. Figures at this point, there's nothing else we can do.
I'm a
No.
follower.
Yeah. Alex
Yeah, unless
really
there's some kind of
slow.
control panel in the
Yeah.
room where we can turn them off. You know, it is what it is.
Wee! I
When
want to go
when
over
it
there.
didn't immediately vaporize John, everybody's like, "Oh, it must be fine."
Yeah,
Well,
that's
as good as it's gonna get.
There can be absolutely
Seems
nothing
fine.
wrong with
It's
this.
a binary switch. It either instant vaporization or something we'll have to deal with later. You know,
There's
I mean,
definitely
the
no
lasers
part of it
could
that's
be
like,
like-
oh, an android, he's authorized to be here.
they
Right,
killed
yeah.
everyone else.
That'd be ridiculous.
And then as you jump down, the same thing. It scans your
Mhm.
body.
Is it
Delightful.
red still?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Strike a pose, man.
Red is the default color, I suppose.
Yeah, I was
Oh
gonna say,
man,
there's
my
no
arms
color.
got deletest by my background.
So, whatever, John, you would know that Monarch probably has a full 3D scans of all your bodies.
Unsurprising.
Okay, well,
This
And-
was
and with that,
objectively
they
stupid.
probably could make an android mode that model that duplicates your form.
I would like to
Well-
petition for John just to not share that knowledge.
well, I mean, from John's perspective, anybody could make an android in an
That's true.
exact clone of him. You know.
That is true. That's completely normal in his eyes.
No doubt there are multiple.
He's like, oh, psh, android clones? I meet one of mine every other day.
Honestly, though,
Yeah, I guess just go up to this other door and see where it leads, or
Into the
tunnel
vent.
or whatnot.
That's the
Door vent number 3.
everything's. Why is it number 3?
So I was going counterclockwise. I don't know what to tell you.
I see.
You open the vent, and you start to hear something in the distance. I'll open the vent for you.
I love that we're all just like shifting around nervously.
Yeah, you start,
else is
you,
there
you don't
to
even
do?
get in the vent. You're all back in the room, so move
Oh,
back.
okay.
Get in there.
Goddamn.
Yeah, where's Zemitsky?
He's all the way down in the
We
butcher.
ditched him.
He lost him.
He was playing pinball.
Yeah.
Got
Pretty
distracted.
standard dive for us. We lost Samitsky.
We ditched him in some random room again.
Ah,
This way it goes.
There he is. Okay, cool. We're good. Everything's fine. What are we hearing?
You hear, and not only do you hear like all this like flickering and wailing of some sorts, you see like light flickering and getting closer and brighter as it's coming. Something is coming through the vent at you.
Any
Oh.
chance that's something normal? Like, I don't know, a power outage or the souls of the damned?
What's a normal that would be crawling in a vent towards us at a decent speed in an abandoned android factory, Lyra?
Yeah, you're right. Let's shoot it.
Oh, we were just innocents.
Can I?
You said it's lighting up the vent as it comes?
Yeah, you see flickering light. It's getting brighter and brighter. It's blue and pink at times, but mainly blue.
You know,
Have- have
Hello?
my
Yeah, I'm
side
gonna pull a
over.
gun.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
pull out my
shout
pistol.
hello.
Alex is also going to pull his gun.
Identify yourself, or I'll shoot. And I'll open fire.
What she said.
And you start to see the form of this thing.
Oh, I was right about the souls of the damned, huh?
Oh, it is the souls of the damned.
Oh
Oh
boy.
my.
Wasn't the farthest off description
So
you've
this
ever
thing
had.
looks,
It's
but
like Edgar Allan Poe.
yeah, but it's coming in and out of existence. It's like it's a hologram that's flickering,
What?
What the
and it's
fuck?
moving like a ghost, like just floating in the air, coming towards you. And you all step back in horror. Gain the stress, everybody.
Oh no.
Okay, that's fair.
Love it.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Suddenly, the high from my successful surgery just
Yeah.
plummets.
Hello, sir. We come in peace, I think.
What if this is the Minotaur? No, we don't necessarily come in peace. What if it's the Minotaur, Sully?
That's why I said I think.
Oh, it's fair. Okay.
I'm leaving us open the option for not coming in peace.
We will return only that which is done to us.
That's probably
Or
not
something.
true.
I'm just saying. We can
That's
be
the-
friends, or we can shoot.
I'm pretty sure we shot the butcher first.
Well, also, the butcher was coming after us with the saw for our fingers. He didn't have a gun.
An eye for an eye, a kidney for 10 fingers.
The thing looks like it's suffering as it's like.
Can I shoot it right in the
Nice.
telltale heart?
It's flickering, and then you hear like a voice come from the thing. Where is my mommy? Where is she?
God.
Help me find my mommy.
Wherever she is, it's
Uh,
not here. Or at least you should hope she's not.
Unless we're talking about mother, like Monarch. She's kind of everywhere.
Stop talking. Stop it. You're hurting me.
I do believe she went down that tunnel, ma'am. When I point at the vent. The other vent. The one we came in from.
Help me find my mommy.
We don't know where she is.
Can you go that way, like he said? Maybe go down that hallway? She might be there?
Is the corpse in the room here?
It goes, floats over to Lila
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God.
and touches your hand. You see her hand go kind of through and in your arm, and you
Okay.
jolt as you see your life memories flash before you.
Mm-hmm.
And as it's happening, I don't see my mommy. Do you see her?
I'm gonna say no, I don't see her. I don't know where she is. We can't. We'll try to help you, but you have to help us.
The experience is really traumatic to you. You're very tense and you gain a stress from this.
Alright, cool.
Make a panic roll.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, I can do that. Panic.
We believe in you.
8.
Did you turn on the thing that says
8.
what
What's
the
8?
panic is?
I forget what 8 is.
I don't know how to
I
turn
got-
that on.
Turn
Is
what
there a
on?
way to where it says what the panic?
Go to the settings tab in your character
Oh.
sheet where it says
Okay.
character ship hostile. There's like a little cog. And click that, scroll to the bottom.
Character sheet. You said hostile.
Next to hostile, there's a cog. Click that, scroll to the bottom, and then there's a thing that says include panic effect description and roll.
That might be a mother ability, maybe.
I definitely don't have
Oh,
those.
you
You
did
said
it
it's
on-
in the character sheet?
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's
Well, it's no
tabs
big.
that say.
Yeah, it's no big deal anyway.
I'll show you later.
Yeah, I got it right here anyways. So basically you tremble.
Right, okay.
Your agility's -2 for the time being.
Oh, wait, I see it now. Sorry. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm working on it. Okay, sounds. You said what is minus
Agility.
agility? Okay, yeah, kind of.
So. Hey, maybe don't like stick your hand into like other people without their consent. That's not cool. Child, I think. What's your
Yeah,
name?
like-
What are you?
I don't know my name. I forget who I am. Where's my mommy? Where's my mommy? He starts getting angry, and he takes his
Is
hand
there
and he
anything?
goes the claw through you, and what you see is your chest just getting ripped apart as he just hacks at you. And you're taking
Me or her?
Lyra.
Me? Oh god, okay. I was gonna say, is there anything I can do with command? Because I can, like, calm somebody's panic attack using command. Is there anything I would be able to do with that? Possibly? Also, if he's claw, I'm gonna shoot.
That does sound right. Yeah, shooting
Yeah.
at it now
Right,
makes,
yeah.
makes sense.
It's a base 6 attack.
Okay, can I go ahead? I did
You
say
take 1 damage first, and now you
I
can do
take
your
1
thing.
damage first.
Yeah.
Alright, I was gonna ask if I could try to block it because I did say I had my weapon out.
The thing. No, you can't block this. It goes right through your body, and your gun, as you go to try to block it, it goes right through this thing. It's like holographic light. So you just look at this thing, and it takes you take 1 damage, and you gain another stress. And then.
Alright.
I want my mommy, please, please.
Yeah, I don't like this. I am fully going to move to the other side of the room.
Well, you said you wanted to do. You got
Yeah,
a special.
try to command. Yeah, try to command it out of its like panic or whatever.
Okay.
If I can do that.
Roll command.
Roll command. Okay. Yeah, I would like to not be in this situation. Okay. All right. We're gonna make a little panic roll.
Okay.
Hey.
good. And you get command. So, what do you want to say to it?
I'm just gonna say, listen, kid, this isn't. I don't know where your mom is, but I do know she'd be really disappointed if she knew you were throwing a tantrum like this with people who are trying to help you.
You really pulled a disappointment.
I'm sorry,
Absolutely.
mommy. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I promise. I promise. And with that, it leaves down this vent.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you just make it think you were its mom?
I don't know. I don't know what just happened. I'll be really honest. I have no clue.
I don't want to be in this
That's
room
my-
anymore.
10 more years.
Yeah, I didn't make this. It's mothership.
Ugh.
Hey, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe
that
its
was-
mother is the ship.
Well, yeah,
Lyra,
that's pretty crazy, that thing, man. You don't want to meet these things.
I don't like
not.
it.
was
I
that?
really don't. I don't want to
Very
be in this
disturbing.
room.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
anymore.
whatever that was.
That was great.
Ghost in the Machine.
0 out of 10 experience.
Would
5 out of
not
7
recommend
score.
getting haunted.
We should probably get away before whatever the
Yeah.
fuck that was comes back.
Yeah, Lear, are you okay? Did that hurt you? Was that?
I've been better. As she's just like pushing, like closed scratch on her.
And as you start to calm down, you realize that your chest is fine. There's no damage there.
And she's just kind of look at her hands, be like, "There was,
Did you? What?
huh?
Yeah, there's. It didn't look like it hit you or anything. Did you see something or?
Yeah. It looked like it had.
What?
It was.
There's
I
some
was-
weird psychic stuff.
Bleeding. It was warm.
Are you okay?
I think so. Let's keep moving. I'll be alright. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't think any of us are okay right now, my
Listen,
dude.
the only person I can't talk out of a panic attack is myself, so we're gonna move on.
I want to get in the vent.
Ooh, here's a question. Yeah, right. Did the scanners turn on when that thing entered the room?
Oh, that's a very good question.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that was horrifying. Glad
You
you're
can say that again.
not
Yeah.
overly hurt. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Only psychologically.
Mhm.
That
I
was
should
Sorry,
really
sorry.
have. Hey, there you go. I feel like
we've
it.
gotten, I was gonna say we've gotten to the point where people are like, I want to get back in the vents. So
Yeah, right.
that
That's-
should really
Yep.
tell you how we're doing.
Well, when it's a
Mhm.
small box, there's
Mhm.
only so much space for an enemy to come at you from.
Yep. An
Rough.
enemy asking for mommy.
Listen, I understand if I
Eugene's
look
more
like a MILF,
horrifying.
but
Right.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Sweet.
this looks lovely.
God, what in the pinhead?
Yeah, there's lots of crap. Try making maps for this game, this module.
every
Every room is
single
different.
room that we have
Quite
come
impressive.
into, like the last 3 rooms, there's been a dead body.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. So this is a big machine. It's got tons of grinding gears, and they're actually grinding.
Mm-hmm.
And you do see a body seems to be caught in between 2 gears, and it's moving and just all torn to pieces.
Yes.
Does it seem to be hindering their movement at all?
No.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't know
well,
who
that's-
the interior decorator was, but they were kind of a one-trick pony, huh?
It would appear that he's just another cog in the machine.
It's another brick
Nice.
in the wall.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure he was a cog in the machine, and now he's just mincemeat.
Yeah, what purpose could this possibly even have? Is this art?
Modern art. God.
Like,
How pretentious.
right. I want to go over to the computer banks here and see if there's like any kind of like off switch, on switch, anything that shows any kind of readouts of what this is doing beyond what it appears to be.
I can help you.
That would be great.
Yeah, it's basically the computer terminal just runs this machine. Heavy machinery roll, you'd be able to figure it out, how it
Oh,
works.
shoot. I don't have heavy machinery, so I don't think I can help you with that one. But
I'm quite good at that.
it'll just
Oh,
be
no.
more support. Oh
Oof,
no.
oof.
You're just starting to push buttons and everything. What's your stress? Or what's your panic? Let's see.
Let's see. Oh God. Where did you go? Panic roll.
7. So
Sweet cheese.
everybody gains a stress as he's trying to figure it.
Oh, man.
He hits the wrong switch, and all these lights start coming on. A big siren starts wailing. He
did
turns
get
it
your
off suddenly. So everybody's stressed.
Wait, no. And then you
Fine.
turn it off. What did you do?
I did nothing. I didn't.
What are you doing?
So,
Every time-
Mallory, you know how your stress was 5 at the beginning of the session?
We're getting back there now. We're at 2. But, like, Jimmy, why are you just pressing buttons?
I'm actually good at these buttons, but not this time. This is weird.
So you do manage to turn it off.
Okay.
I kind of want to see if there's artifacts in this room.
Yeah. Does the body that's being mangled by these gears, but somehow not completely torn apart, have anything on it?
The body,
Like
the
yeah,
body
sorry.
has a pistol with a reload on it.
Ooh. Can I take the reload?
And he's got a pack of cigarettes.
I will
Really
take
is
those.
Okay, so what are we doing here? Is this do we get back up in the vents or what?
Alex, actually, you notice something sitting on the floor right here. Catches your eye. It's this, seems like a chrome box of some sort.
Oh, I walk over there, and as I'm just kind of like, messing around with stuff, not really paying much attention, and yeah, I go and pick it up.
Do you have any Comtech at all, or?
I do not.
You do not? Okay, so this thing looks very unique, unfamiliar. You've never seen anything like this, but you don't have a clue what it is. Looks like something special. Anyways, maybe it might be an artifact.
Hey, John, is this an artifact? And I just kind of like wave it at him.
Let me just inspect that really quickly.
Yeah.
Yes, or not. I'm not sure. I don't know.
You're confident in one way or the other.
Yeah. This is artifact, and this is the filtration system where Monarch told you
okay.
to go to find an artifact to use on
Alright.
Arkady. So I guess this from your role, this must be the artifact that Monarch wants you to use on Arkady.
Can I use my analysis talent it lets me roll like an observation roll and to possibly see if I could glean some information about this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there any way we can get information on what it does?
Oh. No.
No, but I guess
Y'all get a stress.
roll a panic.
Y'all get a stress from that.
Oh yeah, because you failed. Yeah.
I failed the analysis, so y'all get a stress from that as well as I do. And now I'm at another -2 to
Yeah.
agility for a hot
Yay.
second.
Wow.
You get a stress. You get a stress. You get a
If
stress.
you're gonna do it, you might as well do it right,
And
Yeah.
just like kind of drop it.
Does anybody else have Comtech?
I do have contact.
I do.
No,
Yeah, John's.
no, you wouldn't know. You've got to be. What's your? What are you, Lyra?
What am I in regards to?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Your class
Officer.
officer. Okay. Yeah. So it would only
Yeah.
be Dr. Mallory, really, or John Smith.
Yeah.
Could probably figure it out.
Yeah, I can't help much with
Want me
the.
to take a shot?
Please.
Yeah.
I'll take a stare.
Go for it.
Oh, I can give.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Nope. Know how this works too. Just
Okay.
Yeah, it's easy when you got
it
no
all makes
stress.
sense. Yeah.
Isn't it?
You don't know exactly what it does, but it seems to download. It seems to download personalities into the machine.
Do we think that body was the vessel for that thing we saw earlier?
What, the crunched up body or the other dead body in the room?
This crunched up body. Does that artifact have
crunched
anything to? Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's here nor there, but
That is interesting though. Like, is this body like an adult or does it look like a child?
No, it's an adult. Looks like a diver that's trying to steal artifacts in here.
Gotcha. Yeah, the ghost was. I mean, I think the ghost was a kid, and I don't think any of the bodies we've come across have been a kid yet.
Gotcha.
I don't know what a kid would be doing down here, though.
Right.
I just food for thought here. So this is to scan and download, but we know Arkady's been in the deep before, presumably has been scanned before. Is there a chance Arkady's an AI?
Oh, absolutely. I'm pretty sure that we asked him that question, and he's like, I mean, I have no way to know anymore. I bet you he was here, but she never got a chance to actually fully scan him.
Well, the thing that we did back there, that thing, that was like a 3D rendering. I mean, mental
personality, yeah,
could be different.
Different,
Yeah.
Maybe it requires something more intensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make something that looks like you any day. I mean,
Sure.
but in order to make something that's convincing enough that you think it might actually be the real you, that's beyond any. I mean, if I could do that, if I could find like the programming or what I need to do that, like,
Well, I think we just did.
oh my god. I mean, this is a breakthrough. This is a major breakthrough.
Yeah.
She looks like weirdly, like slightly too excited for the situation.
Glad you're happy, Doc. So I'm gonna be real. It's a bit concerning, right? Like it might be a breakthrough, but it seems kind of fucked up that this AI has the ability to download and this is something that would allow it to download a personality from someone not in this facility.
Oh yeah, the fact that an omnipotent AI with very little concept of, or the ability to grasp the concept of ethics and morals, the fact that this is in the hands of that is absolutely terrifying. But then you have to wonder who is the arbiter of ethics and morals among us, so...
Sure.
Who deserves to be the arbiter of all of that? And, I'm not a philosopher, so I'm not going to answer that question, but, I'm pretty sure we should not let this thing be the arbiter of that. She wants us to use it on Arkady. I'm gonna kind of, like, lean over and whisper to, like, Jay Cool, Jay Fire, and the other dudes. But I propose we, like, don't do that.
Yeah, it seems highly sus at the moment.
I'd rather just, like, sell this and get a shit ton of money or, like, take it.
But also, if it leaves this, like, I don't know. I think it being in anyone's hands is not necessarily a good thing.
She wants us to take it and use it on Arkady.
She does, yeah.
Get it out of here. If we have to, we could just huck it into space. That's a pretty viable way to get rid of just about anything.
We'll see. Yeah. I wouldn't discount maybe what I say very, very loudly what working with Monarch would achieve for us.
Absolutely.
Thumbs up, like in random directions, looking for cameras.
God, it's like too obvious. All right.
Do we want to get back in the vents, kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There,
Let's,
there is a
vent
vent
again.
here.
Yep.
I'm assuming, are there any other like doors in this room?
Okay, do you think we have to turn this back on? This was a filtration system.
Mm.
Is it
Was
like
Yeah.
filtering?
right? Like, is this handling the oxygen in here? I mean, granted,
Yeah, we might not want to turn
Yes.
that off.
Oh yeah, you guys are wearing spacesuits, right?
right,
Yeah.
Well, I think we took the helmets off in the beginning. Like,
right.
Oh,
and then
yeah, yeah,
I think
so
we had this convo with Zemitsky.
You don't
Mhm.
need air rolls or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember specifically having this conversation with Zemitsky where he was like, "Oh, do we take this off?" And Jimmy was like, "Yeah." And then he's like, "I don't trust you, Mallory. Should we take this off?" And she's like, "I mean, I guess." And he's like, "All right, cool."
Guess we should probably turn it back on.
Yeah. Are
Yeah, I
you-
prefer breathing.
Yeah,
to
John,
not
can you take care of that? We don't want a repeat of old trigger finger over there.
I could comtech it.
No, you don't need to. You know the button now.
No. John
Yeah,
Smith
it's just
can
this
We
one.
need to twitch.
Yeah, you don't need to roll.
Beep beep boop.
So I need to step away for about a minute. Be right back.
The vents.
Hippity hoppity, your vents are now my property.
Okay.
It's odd, right, that the vents seem to be the only way to access some of these rooms.
I
Yeah.
mean, she would want.
Right.
Well, yes. I will say, in regards to the labyrinth itself, right, you would want the problem as contained as possible, presumably. But the rest of it, yeah, it's kind of fucked.
The fact that this was probably like a functioning android factory and like some guy probably had to come through here to go to work at some. Actually, nah, she probably just had androids in here that didn't
Mhm.
have to sleep, eat, etc. So,
I mean, I guess realistically, we don't know what parts have been built by her or her minions versus what was the original build, too.
Also, it's
Growing-
possible that some of it was built by her, while she was, plotting to wrest control of this from Wayland Yutani.
Good point.
and also, I mean, it could just make sense that like they built these rooms kind of isolated just to keep androids in them all the time because you could program them to not want to leave and they don't have to eat or sleep or anything like that, and they can, as long as they're not broken, and then you just send like a maintenance guy in the vent like maybe once every so often.
Very fair point.
That's
It's
something
actually
to think
pretty
about.
efficient.
We built this city. Anyhow, that's all I have to say about that. Into the vent.
Don't think about it too much.
Don't think about it
Gotta
too
say,
much.
oh my god, how did Zemitsky already get in here?
He did not
He's
like our
fast.
conversation. He was moving on.
Yeah.
My dude is fast.
He was like, I'm done with this.
Zemitsky, when did you get fast?
I'm starting to feel better now. My intestines are fine.
Good
We're all
shit.
back inside.
Oh yeah, that's good. We did. I was a little momentarily concerned about that.
Thanks for caring, Doctor. Appreciate that. Nobody else does.
I mean,
Of course we care about you, Zeminski. You're a valued member of this team.
Glad I'm appreciated. Feel I'm always in the back though.
You
Well,
can lead if you
you're
want.
Rear guard. Rear guard.
I mean, yeah, you're the one that's keeping my back from getting shot at right now. So, there's a purpose to being in the back.
Okay, you see this room with
Oh my god.
yeah. It's
Is
got
that
paintings and murals all over the walls, and there's big open pit like a pipe that goes down into the floor into the depths.
Oh, so that's just like,
Love that.
Oh.
is there like a small like useless object like a tool or something that I could just like yeet into there?
Yeah, you could throw something down there.
I'm going to yeet some random like Yeah, I'm gonna, like, if there's like a wrench or something like that, I'm just gonna throw it down there.
Yeah, you hear it bang, clang, 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 and it goes and hits the bottom.
Oh, so we do hear it hit the bottom.
Yeah.
There's the bottom.
Goes down maybe 10, 15 feet, you figure.
Okay.
And right here on your left, so these are all murals of pictures or something. And right here is a big giant bulkhead door right here.
Oh.
Mm.
And then over here is the event.
That's another vent, yes.
Is that a vent?
And that's a vent too, yeah.
So we've got the pit that probably isn't a pit of death, considering it goes maybe like, I'd say 10, 15 feet down. So like fully survivable if you, or like you it probably wouldn't hurt you all that much if you just got the hankering to jump in. I wouldn't recommend it, but like you could, and that wouldn't kill you. So
It's like a second story drop.
there's that. I mean, yeah, you might bruise your kneecaps a little bit.
Wait,
So there's that.
does anyone have rope or anything? We want to go down in here? Do we think this is the entrance to the labyrinth?
Well, there's also this big ass door behind me. There's a vent over there, and there's a vent over there, so we've got a few options.
For sure.
Do we want to? I mean, the big ass door is always an option. We could keep venting. I feel like we should save the pit of doom for like. We should exhaust our other options
Right.
before we jump into the pit of doom.
Yeah, that's probably a good policy.
Yeah.
So do we want to try to open the big ass door, or do we want to go in the vents?
I hate to say the vents, but I think the vents are going to be better.
Yeah.
Just because we don't want to stumble upon this court of the king. I think if I've got my directions and my bearings right, we might now be in that more northeastern area, which would be much
Yeah.
closer to that court.
Yeah, we're getting pretty dang close. So I guess, do we want to keep going east?
I think that's probably a good,
I think-
good look.
Sure.
Yeah. And if we get somewhere and we're like, nope, there's probably a good chance we can just nope out of there.
Yeah.
Wait.
Good. Awesome.
So you want to go to that vent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, kids, let's be imposters. I think. I'm hip with the kids.
Okay, I'm cool.
How do you do, fellow youths?
I saw somebody cosplaying that at the con the other day. Oh no. Oh, that's a room
See,
of dead
boy.
bodies.
Oh, means.
Oh boy.
Can we go
Like I said,
Oh,
interior
jeez.
decorator, one trick pony.
Loves red.
They're like, I think this room is missing something. You know what? I think I've got it. A body.
What you got, you know?
Monarch. Monarch may be all powerful, but like her interior decorating skills are severely lacking. Like,
yeah.
she needs to understand that like while dead human bodies might spark joy to her, they don't spark joy to her company.
It's just one of those situations where, you know, she's on that constant quest for improvement, for the best, but she can't bring herself to throw out the old model, you know, she's like, I got all these rooms.
They'll come in handy one day.
You know?
So, yeah, so it's a big giant room, and there's in the center there's an entrance going into the floor, into the ground, like another pit or some sorts.
Yeah.
And all the bodies you see are chosen, all broken to pieces, hacked. Some are not functioning, some are crawling, missing legs, missing heads, torsos. They've been attacked and torn apart.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh.
That's not good.
Like by
What is this over here?
a Minotaur?
Yeah.
Very positive.
What is
We could
this?
pull
Yeah,
out a lot
this-
of cores, possibly.
That's a
from these
little computer terminal that controls. This is like a little sewer system, and it kind of controls like the piping and the sewer water.
Gotcha. Lyra had a point. Could we yoink some cores while we're in here?
Yeah.
Neat. Let's do it.
You said a
while
few
that
of
is
them were
happening,
still
we'll be right back.
crawling?
So a contact +3 for anybody that wants to try for cores.
Oh, like actually a +3 modifier?
Yeah, because there's so many of them. Each one you get is a core,
Harvest?
but
Okay.
you need a contact to be able to roll.
I got you. I gotta-
Everybody roll.
Oh yeah, can we all do it? Or is
Whoever
it
has
one of us?
contact.
I got hella contact.
Don't have any.
I have one. I can help.
No,
Oh,
no, I only
Okay.
understand the systems.
Oh my god. 14 dice and I got 1.
Yeah, a lot of broken
No.
parts here.
I
That's
got
it.
one.
Of all those, you only get one.
one intact.
I will add that to my...
What about you, Jimmy? Don't you got a contact?
I do.
We believe in you. Nice! Look
I'll
at
take
you!
2 more. I'll roll my
Holy
panic.
cow, that's a stress.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh,
I find
no.
one that's still moving.
Oh, panic roll.
Oh no.
Oh, I just
Oh.
needed...
At least my stress is
Something.
decreased by 1.
Oh my god, you got 12s?
Yeah, everyone around me makes a panic roll.
I got a 9. So you
Got a
just given
7.
me another stress.
Yeah,
I have
sorry.
5 now. This is great.
Everyone else take an extra one for me.
Oh my god.
And-
the chain reaction.
Jimmy's literally like 50% stress right now.
Yup.
Yeah, I got the drop an item one, so do I just like... I don't know if I was holding any particular like tools or something.
What do you mean?
My panic effect was I did the panic roll from Jimmy. I got the one that's drop an item.
Which number is it?
9.
9, okay. Yeah, we'll just ignore it. You drop it, you pick it back up.
I just like... Jimmy screams, I'm like, shit! And I just drop my tool and I'm like, oh my god, you scared the shit out of me! And I pick it up.
I'm sorry. I was trying to pull his core out, and he started talking to me for a second.
Oh my god, yeah, no, okay,
God.
yeah. That's fair. I'm not gonna give you too much shit for that. It's fine. Just you start
Got
with
it,
me,
though.
that's all.
I hold up like a Android oily brainstem.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Nice.
You got 2, didn't you?
I did.
Nice. I only got 1. So yeah, I'm still
Legit.
learning my way around the whole robot arm thing.
That's fair. This room is real fucked up.
The rigatoni arm.
Yeah.
There's one vent here.
Julia, make a panic roll.
Ah, shit. Alright, can do. I don't like panicking.
You're probably fine. Also get like 2 stress, I think.
What? I'm sorry, what?
Jimmy panicked.
I panicked, which causes a panic roll, but not stress. But then Alex's panic causes.
Oh no,
stress.
yeah, you're right. You get 1
Correct.
stress.
Yeah.
My stress levels decreased by 1, but stress level of LPCs in short range increased.
Yeah, well, you're only allowed to, it's a house rule. There's no
Right.
cascading.
Oh, okay.
From one
Right.
event, you can only gain 1 stress, that's it.
Oh,
or else
excellent.
your stress is going to go back up.
I was gonna say, we don't-
Okay.
And Dr. Alex, you would notice that Jimmy is really, really stressed out and definitely needs assistance.
Give
He
this
can't
man some
handle it.
drugs.
Yeah.
I would help, but I don't think I can in this state.
You
Yeah,
also
I think I'm in the corner.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
I
in the
will.
corner.
Given yeah, Jimmy's panic. I go over and start to console him and check in on him and calm him down a little bit.
Do you have more
yeah.
drugs?
I do have more drugs. Yeah. Maybe I talk to him for a little bit and here, Jimmy, just take one of these. You'll be all right. Just hang in there.
Nap
And give him one of the nap relief. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the entire conversation, like Jimmy has his gun in his hands, like watching every single corner, looking for mother cameras.
And Jimmy, you start to calm down a bit, but make a Ben's roll because you're starting to not know what's real, what's not.
Lose myself. Okay. Ben's
Like the D100?
All right. Okay.
Nice.
I'm still good there. And then nap relief takes me down to 0 on stress.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But you,
I used that in Heart of Darkness.
how many nap relieves you got left, Alex?
Got 5.
Wow.
Still
Okay.
still pretty good, but
Yeah, you probably eat one of Julia. How many stress do you have, Julia? Athena?
I was gonna say. Nice.
Well, that depends on I guess the cascade, because Jimmy's thing, right, makes everyone gain a stress.
But you just have one.
Mine makes me decrease 1, and also everyone
You
gain 1.
break
So I don't
even.
know what. Okay, all right. So I think I would just still be at 6.
Ooh. Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's good.
Yeah.
Do we want to give her
Yeah.
drugs or just like
Met it up.
help?
Hey.
Yeah. Once Jimmy,
It's
I
fine.
got her.
Okay. All right.
Clear. Are you sure?
I'll take the meds. I'll take the meds.
Okay.
Take
okay.
the drugs.
And I slip her
Alright.
one as well.
All right. Thanks.
I'm good, I think. Actually, well, I can't take another one or else I'm like,
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I would
Yeah.
like to live, please. I'm already less than okay on the living front. So
Yeah. I mean, okay. Whoa, wait. I feel like this is a good learning experience. A good question to pose. See, okay, because we all just took a bunch of drugs to make us less stressed. Do we think that Monarch has gotten to a point where drugs work on people? Because or on androids like they do on people? Because otherwise, I think we just got solid confirmation that we're all real people.
I don't know.
Yeah, good one.
This is
You know,
Yeah,
there's
I-
actually
Or it could be the placebo effect, right?
Would be. I mean, Jay Cool over there is chillin', you know. I mean, that's why we call him Jay Cool, right? Cool as a cucumber. He doesn't get stressed.
I do try to
Right.
Unfazable.
temperature.
Absolutely.
well, yeah, but you also don't get stressed, right? You're totally fine with this, right?
Low or temperature.
That wasn't my question, hun.
Anywho, so I guess it depends really on if we think Monarch is that good or not.
I mean, she developed something that can download a personality outside of her own.
You know, it's a fair
system.
point. It's a
So,
fair point.
I'm gonna hope you're right, but I'm gonna keep a little voice inside my head that is terrified that you are not right.
All right.
I feel
that's
like we should
understandable.
assume
It's a
the
good,
worst, but hope for the best, but assume the worst,
Right. Naturally. Okay.
and then be pleasantly surprised if we turn out to be wrong. Do we want to keep going, or do we want to peek our head in another vent, or what are we doing?
I think we
Let's,
look at the vent.
I think we look in the
Yep.
vent.
Oh, this vent. Okay.
To the vent.
The vent.
There's so much
Okay.
venting happening right now. I just need to tell you my feelings. I'm sorry. I need to get this off my chest. We're venting.
Gotta get
Oh
it
dear.
all
Oh, this
up,
looks like
up,
something.
Beans.
Oh, beans is. It kind of does look like beans.
Yeah.
A little bit.
As you're walking, Lyra,
Yes. Yes.
an android grabs your foot as you go to
God.
climb into the vent.
I kick it.
no.
Yeah, and it's holding onto your leg, and it's like, don't go there. It's the labyrinth, the Minotaur will kill you. Don't go there. And you shake your leg and it lets go.
Alright, yeah, that checks. Okay, sure.
Okay.
Oh, the beans room is the
And-
labyrinth.
And as you
Nice.
peer into this room, you just see a tunnel surrounded by, it appears to be that pseudo flesh, and it's like, it's moving. It's
Ooh, I don't like
pulsating.
that.
And it's
Pulsating is such a strong word.
just one entrance, one tunnel. Like you're looking at this whole room, but this room is, you're just seeing like one tunnel ahead of you, surrounded by this pseudo flesh.
Do we want to go in the flesh room?
And that android told
yeah.
you that this is the labyrinth.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we agreed
Hey
to
guys,
do.
we made
Yeah.
it!
Into the labyrinth, I think. What are we gonna do? Go back through all that shit only to come back here in a few more hours?
No.
She would have told us about the nature of this room, but
Yeah, it would have been nice to know that it was a freaking flesh pit, but
Why would she do that? Where?
yeah, fair point.
It's probably not flesh from, like, people.
Oh no, it's absolutely
Probably
synthetic
petri dish flesh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, it's clearly synthetic flesh. I've seen enough of this.
makes it grosser somehow.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, it means somebody made this for this purpose.
I mean, sure, but it didn't have to be removed from anyone.
No, but the fact that somebody in their brain, whether it be human or artificial, decided that this was a good idea and went through the steps to engineer this. This is
People make
not a
disturbing shit all the
single-
time. That's the internet,
Not
baby.
in my line of
Yeah,
work.
right. That's the internet. Yeah, this is something.
So, what do you say? You want to go in the flesh pit?
Yeah, sure. Is it bouncy?
May as well.
Is it like a
Great.
bouncy house?
It's squishy. It's squishy. As you walk
Okay.
in,
Oh.
Squishy, but not bouncy.
Yeah.
Okay.
and little
So much
milky
grosser.
pus seeps out of the walls and starts dripping down.
It's like
Not a fan of
android
that.
blood.
This is the
Oh,
worst place
milky
ever
mud.
made.
That's
This
just
is like
foreplay.
android blood.
And as you walk into the pseudo flesh pulsating tunnel, it closes in
Yeah, of course.
from
it
behind you.
Yeah.
does. Of course.
And
it
ahead of
does.
you,
Valve.
you see two tunnels pulsating.
Are they like heart valves?
Yeah. And
Does anybody have anything sharp?
Yeah.
We've got a
I guess
cleaver.
we'll end with that tonight. So
Yeah.
next session we enter the labyrinth.
Oh, jeez.
Hey.
We
Okay,
made it,
we got-
guys. This
we
is
got a
so
handful of
great.
footprints.
It's so exciting.
First things
We made
first,
it.
but I
Like-
wanted.
Yeah, you were here.
We got a
Mission
handful and Gretel this by
accomplished.
like
Step
carving into the
one.
walls.
Yeah. Yeah. It's something.
Yeah, this is one weird module. Lots of weird stuff going on in here.
Love it.
yeah.
It
Very
gives me.
well.
It's definitely
now
reminiscent of Caliban's heart in A Pound of Flesh.
Oh,
If
mhm.
you ever read that.
Getting the feeling that the dead bodies are kind of like Mother's "Live, Laugh, Love" poster, like stuff from
Hobby Lobby.
You know?
Oh.
Yeah, just like the random tchotchkes you see where you're like, yeah, give me some of that. Give me some of that.
Yeah.
A little bit
They're
over
like-
here, a little
some of those
skip
mugs.
over-
that
Yeah.
are like, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee.
Right,
Like that, yeah.
Those-
Instead of TJ Maxx and Marshalls, it's TJ Monarchs and Mothers.
There you go.
That's good.
Just Hobby Lobby.
Memberman household, okay. We like to keep our arms and legs apart.
Bed, body, and beyond.
Nice.
Dead body, yeah.
Yeah.
It's too bad we had no combat today. Well, a little bit. Just
No,
Lyra got banged up a little bit, but that's about
Yeah.
it.
I was victimized today.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
like everyone to to be aware. I feel
Donate to the
victimized.
GoFundMe to fund Lyra's therapy.
Well, yeah, apparently we don't have any mental health resources for the employees here. So
You really think any universe in the company that'll in any company in the universe that allows Wayland Yutani to exist would give you mental health care?
That's drugs, baby.
I was really hoping.
Yes.
Just drugs, baby.
Sure is.
Alex with the good shit. The good kush.
The good shit.
Clones, get the clones.
This is
we
the
just-
dollar store. How good
Suck
shit.
the bad memories out, and then you're good to go. You know?
Yeah, hey.
All I need.
Yeah, I think Lyra's starting a GoFundMe for her therapy costs.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm starting a GoFundMe to like.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that's how healthcare works
Actually,
already.
Did
For many
I
people.
give you bends for that encounter,
No.
Lyra?
I don't believe so.
And
Actually,
yeah, gain 1d10
Hey.
bends for that.
It's the D10.
Oh.
Okay, alright, cool. I love that. That sounds great. That sounds like something I want.
That's a lot of bends.
I can type people. My keyboard is not fun.
you can put hey. on the
Hey!
side.
Oof.
Hey,
A
what's your
lot of
bends
us
at
get
now?
Supposedly. You're right. I always forget that there's the little like dice thing. Okay. Anywho. My bends is currently at a cush 17.
Ooh.
Freaking
Do the
high.
rest of us get
Get
any
there.
bends?
No.
You have an Android
Right
Lyra
right
now.
is loving life. I was gonna say, did we get any from the scanner? Or do we know, like, this is the first time we've been scanned?
It's just scanning us. It's not like making us think we're not human yet. It's just like.
Well, sure, but it means
I
that
have
Mother could be making, or not Mother, Monarch could be making androids of us.
beep boop. I have.
Well,
Probably
John's-
is.
John Smith realizes that wouldn't be able to get your brains data
Okay.
from that scan, but
Okay.
your body data.
So, kill your double.
Yeah, your
Yep.
form.
Yes.
Kill your double.
Kill your double. In conclusion.
Yeah.
There can be only one, and whichever one wins is clearly the original.
Absolutely.
Right.
Duh.
Clearly the one
Anyway,
that's
so-
meant to be around, you know?
Survival of the
Ooh,
fittest,
scary.
you know?
Yeah. I'm still disturbed at the fact that we just walked into an organ. Like that's
Yeah.
that's the organ closed behind us.
Would you rather jump into the pit of doom?
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, that's true.
That probably just led to the intestines. If this is
Yeah.
the heart.
Why is
Ominous
why is
tunnel
it up here
pits?
and the heart's down here? What kind of like organism are you looking at here?
Hey, we're in space.
Yeah, what the heck? That's really xenophobic of you.
I'm pretty sure your average xenomorph is like vaguely laid out like your average bipedal, vaguely humanoid adjacent thing.
You don't know that.
Are they bipedal?
Only sometimes, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Depends on if it's a drone or a warrior.
Yeah, there you
or-
go.
Okay.
Exactly. Thank you,
I read a
Jimmy.
book where some of them. I read
Good
a
old
book.
Jimmy.
I read Aliens Phalanx recently, and some of them I think were quadrupeds.
Yeah, if I remember, at least based on playing Fire Team, it really depends on the like cast, like the
Yeah.
drones or not drones, the warriors, whatever the lowest. I think it's drone. Are all like quadrupeds and they rush at you, and then like the bigger ones like you see in the original Alien are more bipedal.
To be fair, becoming bipedal kind of fucked humans a little bit evolutionarily. Also the fact that we
Yeah.
come from fish, but
The fact that our knees and our backs start aching as we get older, our fangs blocking up, right?
Yeah.
I mean the fact that our eating tubes and our breathing tubes cross. Yeah, rough.
We
That's
we
just
made
efficient.
bad.
That's just
We made
efficient.
bad.
Yeah,
It's not a fish.
it works.
Why
though.
make two tubes when
Those
one
work.
tube do
Yeah.
trick?
We're jury rigged in the broadest, most horribly thrown together sense of the word.
The fact that just genetics can work the way it is, when really, honestly, it's just a bunch of incredibly highly chance, like, molecules, like,
When you hiccup,
At
you're
each
trying
other
to
in
breathe
the
through
right
gills
place.
you don't have. That's what that is.
Well, it's a good thing. A good thing we have extra kidneys, though.
Oh yeah, 100%. That spare kidney coming in clutch.
Yeah,
But
that
if
was.
we ever need those gills again, we'd hate to lose that response.
Right?
It's a lot harder to learn how to use them than it is to grow them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
I still
It's
think
twice
this
as
is.
hard to forget how to use them.
Oh, jeez.
Apparently.
Ridiculous.
Mhm.
TLDR, we gon' die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, Gradient Descent will continue in 2 weeks' time if everybody's available. Next week we got Mothership. I'll be right at 4-9, episode number 2, second and final episode of that. So see that next week at 8:30.
Hopefully
Thanks for-
Cleo Rossi will be there.
Thanks for coming out, everybody. Subscribe and
Yeah.
like. Catch you later. Bye.
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 Okay.